Mm-hmm. See here. Check, check, mic check. Mic check, check. I should have brought that other phone so I'll be able to check. Cause I don't know. Last time I did a live earlier, and wasn't for sure if it was working. So just want to make sure it's working. Greetings. Can you hear? Can you hear me? I gotta go and stick this again. I'm gonna be sad. Yeah. Wish I'm about to have to go and get it. Dang, dang, dang. Because I don't know if I can be heard, and I don't want to start, and then half of the live is lost. So I'm gonna go and get the other phone so I can do a sound check real quick before I start. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go get the other phone to make sure that I can ring. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Doubt if anything climbed on this cup. It was hot. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I think we're good to go. Alright. Mm-hmm. Let me repost and stuff. Alright. Greetings, welcome to my live. I am the Rich LLC. I am an entrepreneur, business owner, solo business owner. I've been running my business for 5 years. I've been running my business for 5 years online, on TikTok, and on Instagram, Facebook, and I also have my own website. I've done more sales here on TikTok than any other app. And then I've done majority sales through my actual website. So just very grateful for that. And then I also do in-person pop-up shows, vendor shows. So I do all of those things to sell my crystal and coppers and candles. But I've also added other holistic items to my shop that is healing for the mind, the body, and the soul. So that's what I do. That's just a little bit about the Rich. I spend a lot of time studying chakras and balancing chakras, breath work, and things like that. I feel like my folder is in the house, but I don't want to go and get it because I just want to kind of start. So I'm gonna start with what I got. I'm gonna go with what I got, and then tomorrow I'll add to more things. Greetings, welcome in, welcome to my live. Today I'm going to be talking about mental health and chakras, and how to balance your chakras. How to balance your chakras to lead to managing your mental health. So that is what the live is going to be about. Um, earlier earlier today I played the singing bowls, and I talked a little bit about the chakras, and I did the mudra, the mantra, and affirmation. So, well, I didn't do the mudra, excuse me. I did the mantras and the affirmations, and I did the tuning forks and the singing bowls all together. So I want to continue that. I just don't want to let time get too far ahead. So I wanted to continue that. So that's why I went ahead and did this live this evening. I'm also going to do a live tomorrow. Um, it'll be early again, about 12 o'clock, like I did. But I'll do another live early, and then I'll do another evening live as well. But I want to do more lives talking about mental health, and talking about just bringing awareness to mental health and balancing chakras. Excuse me. So, give me 1 second here. Uh, what I want to do is just I'm trying to get more people in the room. But I see that's just, I don't want to wait for that. I don't want to wait to get more people in the room to start. I kind of just want to go ahead and get started because it's going on 11 o'clock now. And so I just want to go ahead and start. Now, what I do want to do is I'm going to join my own live here. And I'm going to join the panel here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to join the panel so I can get some more friends in here. Um, all right, there we go. There we go. So I'll just have that up there for now. Thank you for the heart, me. Gratitude, gratitude. Oh, okay. Definitely. There we go. Thank you so much. All right. So that probably was an accident. No big deal. Thank you for joining me. So this was a book I wrote here. I wrote this book 2 years ago. I actually need to re-edit it and so I can republish it and make it available to everybody out there. This book is called Diamond Deals That Heals. I came up with Diamond Deals That Heals myself is like my business slogan, but it's also my website. So diamonddealsthatheals.com is how you can find me. Outside of social media, that is my direct website. You can subscribe, you can email me, all of those wonderful things. There I have blogs, all of those things. So balancing chakras with crystals to help manage mental health. So that is what this book is about. And so I just want to go ahead and kind of just jump into it. One, before I start, I will go ahead and name all seven chakras. We have the Mulahura chakra, that is your root. You have the Swahistana chakra, that is the sacral chakra. You have the Manipura chakra, that is, thank you for the heart, me, that is your third chakra. Then there is the Anahata chakra, that is your heart chakra. Then you have the Vishuddha chakra, which is your throat chakra. And then you have the Ajna chakra, which is your third eye, right? And then you have the crown, which is the Sisihara chakra. What's up, Pan? And so those are your seven chakras that are directly down the center of the body. There is much more, many more chakras in the body. Uh, that's where acupuncture come into play. But for the most part, just dealing with mental health and balancing your mental health or balancing your chakras to help heal your mental health. I just want to put a little more massage on here. I forgot about it earlier. I was burning it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started now. People outside listening, hopefully they'll come in. First, I got two pamphlets. I want to read from these two pamphlets. So this live is going to be a lot of reading, a lot of talking, a lot of me talking about what the things that I have come across. I would say kind of borderline. I don't want to say discovered, but information that I became aware of. And so with this information, it's become very helpful to me, and I have been able to use this information to balance my mental health, help manage my mental health, and be able to just pretty much be successful in life. Here's a little backstory before I start reading. Backstory: I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. With post-traumatic stress disorder comes other mental illnesses or disorders. Now, for me, I know some individuals, the trauma that happened to them uh, does not leave a major impact on the mind. But for me, because of birth uh, effects, I ain't gonna say defects, but birth effects, things that happened to me during birth, caused my brain, my mind, my neurotransmitters to develop differently. I'm not gonna say improperly, but definitely differently. And so I was not born with post-traumatic stress disorder. However, I did develop it over time. I was a preemie, and my mom was partying when she was pregnant with me. She didn't really know she was pregnant until, it was like really close to me coming out and stuff like that. And so those things affected the development of this brain that I have. And so for a long time, I suffered from ADHD, ADD symptoms, anger issues, bipolar issues, hypersexuality, compulsive sexual disorder, all of these type of things. And then later on, I developed anxiety, leading to social anxiety, and what is the other ones? There's a few more, mental disorders and illnesses that derive from one another. And so I was experiencing these things. So I've took medication. I've been to the doctor. I've done all of these things. Uh, Indeed, gratitude, gratitude. And so I've done all these things, but none of those things helped me. None of those things really helped me become whole, I would say. Or let me fix this camera on this other side real quick, huh? Just so it can have a little more light in it. There we go. There we go. All right. I think that's good. Thank you for the gifts and the support, gratitude. And so they diagnosed me with all these things. I was taking medication, nothing helped. I was what they would call self medicating, right? I was self medicating. That seemed to help a little bit, but not a lot. Later on, I did discover like lion manes, cordyceps, reishi, and there's a ton more of mushrooms that helps the mind. But the most experience, the most one I'm experienced with is the lion manes. I've been working a lot with lion's mane. I get it from another company. I also eat it. I get it from the market, and so I also make herbal capsules out of the lion mane. So the lion manes is my most popular one that I work with, and I have seen results. Memory getting better. Memory is completely improves, I would say, about like 1,000%. And so this is D'Ali Rich LLC herbal remedies pamphlet here that I give out. And I can also email this to anybody who likes the email, DaliRichLLC at gmail.com. That's a great way to message me. And so just disclaimer, I do not claim to be a doctor. Herbalism is an alternative holistic approach to health. Make sure you're ready to take control of your health. Consult a trusted holistic healer, right? If you're thinking of getting involved with herbs. So here's what I read, just a little recap from earlier, reading about herbs. I'm going to read about the herbs, then I'll read about the crystals, and then I'll go into the chakras and crystal healing all together. Now, this live is for, how would one say, 18 and up, but I do work with parents who work with their children. So I don't directly work with children alone, but I will work with parents who are seeking things for their wrens. So that is that. All right, so mixing certain herbs generally helps by creating synergy, where the combined effect of multiple plants is more powerful or balanced than any single herb used alone. This practice is common in both culinary and medicinal traditions to enhance health benefits and flavor profile. Core benefits of mixing herbs enhance the bioavailability. Some herbs help the body absorb the effect compounds of others more effectively. A well-known example is adding black pepper to turmeric, which can increase the absorption of turmeric benefits. Oh, the curcumin up to about 2,000%. Reinforcement and potation. There we go. Potation. Combining herbs with similar properties can strengthen a specific result. Reinforcement. Alternatively, one herb can act as a booster to intensify the primary herb effects of potentation. Balancing side effects. Balancing side effects. Mixing can make a remedy gentler. For instance, one herb may calm the potential digestion, irritation, or toxicity of another. Let me see here. Where we're at. Multi-target support. Different herbs in a blend can target multiple systems simultaneously, such as supporting the immune and digestive systems at the same time. Reduce salt and sugar intake. In cooking, herb blends provide the intense flavor and aroma, allowing you to reduce harmful ingredients like salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats without making food bland. I don't want my little pink thing to burn out like early now. I gotta remember to keep adding to it so to keep burning. Alright, so let's talk a little bit more about common synergy pairings, immunity, and anesthesia. Anesthesia paired, I think that's how you say it now. I could be saying it wrong. But anesthesia um, paired with elderberry or licorice root. I think I'm saying that wrong, but licorice licorice root for well-rounded defense. Digestion. Ginger and turmeric work together to stimulate metabolism and soothe the gut. Stress and mood. Tosli, which is holy basil, and ashwagandha are often blended to provide deep relaxation and a system balance. Cognitive clarity. Bacopa and Gatucola, I think that's how you say it. Gatu, Gatu, Gatucola are used together to support memory and mental focus. All right, so let's see where we at here. So this pamphlet I designed, it was pretty fun making it. So let's see here. Creating cilantro, basil, and magnesium together. Taking cilantro, basil, and magnesium together creates a powerful synergy for detoxification, stress management, and heart health. Both cilantro and basil are actually natural sources of magnesium themselves. So adding a supplement or extra magnesium rich foods amplify these effects. Here are three primary benefits of the combination. Close the lid on there. Okay, enhanced heavy metal detoxification. This is perhaps the most famous reason for combining these. So cilantro is known for its chelating properties, meaning it can bind to heavy metals like mercury, lead, and aluminum to help pull them out of tissue. Okay. And then magnesium acts as a protective barrier. When your body has enough magnesium, it is harder for toxic metals to take up residence in your cells. And then basil, especially holy basil, which I have growing in the garden right now, it is a adaptogen that helps the liver and kidneys process these released toxins more effectively. Okay, and so number two is powerful stress and anxiety relief. All three compounds target the nervous system to promote relaxation. Cilantro has been known in some animal studies to have anti-anxiety effects similar to some prescription sedatives, but without the heavy side effects. Okay, basil contains eugenol, and other compounds that lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone. Okay, so yeah, we getting some good intakes here. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for supporting the live. And so comprehensive vascular support. That was a big word for me. Um, the trio works together to improve blood flow and protect the heart. So basil and cilantro both help lower LDL bad cholesterol. And I'm gonna try it. Try to say this. Triglycerides. Okay. Magnesium is essential for maintaining a steady heart rhythm and help the walls of the blood vessels relax, which normally lowers blood pressure. So antioxidants can be found in both herbs like and basil protect the hearts from antioxidant stress and inflammation. So when you order my CCW Matrix Lixar capsules, you are getting a overall health uh, multivitamin, as I like to say. It is very, very helpful for you. So let's get into crystal healing. Disclaimer: I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a licensed doctor. I do not claim to be. I am just a holistic healer who runs her business and do research on the items that I sell to make sure that I am providing the correct products for individuals for their mental, or I should say, holistic needs. Okay. So, healing crystals is all about crystals, right? All about crystals. This idea is that crystals interact with the body's energy field, creating balance and alignment. Many people use crystals for stress and focus, while others believe that crystals have the power to heal physical ailments and illnesses. Okay, so for me, using crystals, enough about me. Let's continue about the information. This is about the crystals. This is about the information. So let's continue with that. So rose quartz, for those who don't know, rose quartz promotes love, calming emotions, and creating a sense of peace and harmony. If you're looking to add some rose quartz into your jewelry collection, or use it, or you can use it in your meditation. One of clear quartz benefits is enhancing mental clarity. It can help with emotional stability and it's popular in meditation and restorative work. It's also often used for manifestation and can help create more focus and clarity around a desire. It is a protective stone that can be used to amplify psychic abilities. So rose quartz and clear quartz are awesome together. I just sent a friend some rose quartz and clear quartz, and when she get the package, I'm going to instruct her to take those crystals and put them right above the bed, where her daughter sleeps. And I know those crystals will bring a lot of benefits to her daughter that she needs soulfully, um, and mentally. Okay. And so, okay. So blue jasper can help stabilize the iodine and sodium present in the body and relieve water retention. It reduces seasickness and problems of the inner ear. It can also, it also limits the problems of thyroids. The blue jasper could be effective against eczema and skin problems in general. Okay, so these is the things that I use crystals for. When I'm working with crystals, these are the things that I work with crystals, how I utilize them, I should say. And so selenite is selenite is transparent, and it's believed to give access to higher realms and communicate with beings from other dimensions. It initiates spiritual awakening and helps your spiritual body mind climb to higher levels, or I like to say your soul, right? Your soul climb to higher levels. Okay, so a little more I'll read real quick, and then I'll get into the really good stuff in the book here. Okay, so let's see here where I'm at here. So, oh, black obsidian. Black obsidian stone is powerful. Is a powerful cleanser of psychic smug. Uh, Within your aura, and is a strong psychic protection stone. This stone has powerful metaphysical properties that will help to shield you against negativity. The energy of these stones may stimulate the gift of prophecy and boost precognition. I just put my black obsidian in my bag because I was having some issues at work with people. So I said I'm gonna carry my black obsidian with me, and it already has brought in some benefits, I'd say. Amethyst crystal represents the purification and connection to spiritual and divine beings. Uh, the meaning of amethyst is attached to serenity and serenity, understanding, trust, and grace. So Diamond Deals That Heals, right? Remember, that's my website. That's my slogan. Diamond Deals That Heals. The belief behind crystal therapy is that individual stones such as amethyst, rose quartz, and jades have the abilities to communicate with the energy flow of the human body and help to realign the energy channels that are interrupting the natural flow of the body and help it heal itself. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about some copper. Copper is a mineral that is found throughout the body, and it helps your body make red blood cells and keeps nerve cells and your immune system healthy. It also helps form collagen, a key part of the bones and connective tissue. Copper may also act as an antioxidant, reducing free radicals that can damage the cells and the DNA. Okay, so stones of transformation would be like charite. And then tiger eye promotes vitality. And then scented candles, right? Um, Scented candles are often used in aromatherapy, which is the practice of using natural plant-based essential oils that promote mental and physical well-being. Candles with essential oils and crystals have, where am I? I forgot what I was saying. Okay, have healing properties that promote relaxation and help you become more powerful. The aromatherapy creates with this kind of candle can help with anxiety, depression, and improve quality of life and sleep. Even ease some of the side effects of cancer treatment like nausea and pain. Okay, and so you also can use shungite for powerful protection from electromagnetic frequency or fields, electromagnetic fields. And then you can use green calcite to make positive life changes. And you can do African jade. It gives support in times of need and a hand of hope. And then African turquoise is a transformation in life. So what's up, Jay? I don't know if you stayed or not, but greetings to you if you're in here. Okay, so let's see how long I've been on. Okay, 41 minutes. I got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay, then I'm going to close out. I don't want to stay on too long. I just wanted to give some of this information. Now, like I said, I'm trying to be more active on, not I'm trying, I am, right? Because words are spells. So you want to be mindful of how you speak about the things that you want to create, things that you want to do, things that you want to see for yourself. You got to be very mindful of how you speak. So I'm not going to rush through this. I'm just going to go through each chakra. I'm going to give some basic information on each chakra. Okay, the information within this book is intended as a reference material only and not as a medical or professional advice. Information contained here in this herein is intended to give you the tools to make informed decisions about your lifestyle. It should not be used for a substitute for any treatment that has been prescribed or recommended by qualified doctors. Do not stop taking any medications unless advised by your qualified doctor to do otherwise. The author and the publisher is not a healthcare professional and expressly disclaiming any responsibility for any for any adverse effects occurring as a result of the use of this suggestion or information in this book. Okay, but this book is offered uh, to you, offered for your own education and enjoyment only. Always, as always, never begin a health program without first consulting a qualified healthcare professional or a certified. Gratitude. I'm glad you're still here listening. Wonderful. Holistic healer, as I always say, someone that you trust and that you know. That's what I like to say to individuals. So, gratitude. Thank you for being here with me. This book was inspired by my own practice to manage my mental health. So, I started this journey 10 years ago. I didn't realize the practice I will be participating in 5 years into studying mental health and holistic healing. That's just pretty much just a little basics of it. I don't want to drag it out. I want to get into the information. So let's talk a little bit about the root chakra. The root chakra, the Muladhara chakra, right? So I'm gonna just give a little bit. Tomorrow I'll go more into the book as well. I'm just gonna give a little backdrop on some of the chakras. So the Muladhara chakra breaks down into two Sanskrit words. So let's talk a little bit about that. And hold on 1 second. Gotta add some more of my herbies on here real quick. That's too much. I can drop some of it. I want to drop it. I want to burn it. Burn one. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I guess I could go over though. I don't have to cut it out exactly in an hour, because I actually want to do something. So I'll do that as I'm reading, and then that way we don't rush and we can get all the way through the information. I gotta be off camera for this part. All right, so my bad. Yeah, I don't want to do it on camera because I don't want it to cut the live in half. We need this information to get out there to as many people as possible. So let's talk about the breakdown of the Sanskrit word, the Mulahura. Mulahura, mula meaning root, and adhara, which means support or base. So the root chakra is associated with stability, grounded, and feeling safe. When this chakra is balanced, it can help reduce the feelings of anxiety and enhance the sense of security. Okay. I forgot I got a mic. Y'all probably hearing that blowout, ain't y'all? My bad. There is Let me put that out for a second. Okay, so there's 5 crystals that are known to help balance the root chakra, also known as the Muladhara chakra. Here are some crystals that are commonly used for balancing this chakra. So yeah, so I'll talk about I'll read a little bit about the crystals that balance the chakras, and then I want to talk a little bit about what mental health is affected by this chakra. So hold on one second. This light is annoying. We're gonna put it here. I think that's better. Yeah. There we go. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so I didn't realize that was my light to see to read. There we go. All right. So red jasper. Red jasper is known. Red jasper is excuse me. I'm having a hard time seeing because I moved the light behind me. Maybe like that. There we go. Red jasper is often used for grounding and promoting a sense of stability. It can help increase inner strength, courage, and confidence. Red jasper is known to help bring a sense of stability to the root chakra. Okay, and so smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is a crystal that is known for its grounding properties. It can help transmute negative energy into positive energy and promote a sense of stability and security. Smoky quartz is often used to balance the root chakra. All right, and so number 3 is hematite. Hematite is a powerful grounded stone that can help with anxiety and stress. It is known to help absorb negative energy and create a sense of calmness and stability. Is used, hematite is often used to balance the root chakra. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a protective crystal that is often used for grounding and protection from negative energy. It can help create a sense of stability and security. Black tourmaline is commonly used to balance the root chakra. Oh, garnet. Garnet is a stone that is known for its grounding and revitalizing properties. It can help bring a sense of stability to the root chakra. Garnet can also help increase self confidence and aid in manifestation. All right, so we're going to talk about the mental disorders next, right? Remember, when using these crystals, everybody's going to get a different result. Everybody's going to get what is, you know, I guess, based on how you work with your crystal, cleanse your crystal, balance, activate it, and things like that, is how you're going to get the benefits of it. Um, so, according to some, we'll say belief system and alternative healing practices, the root chakra, also known as the Muladhara chakra, is associated with the feelings of stability, security, and strength. Imbalances in this chakra may be linked to various mental health issues, but it is noted that the chakra healing is not scientifically proven and should not replace professional help. However, some individuals believe that imbalances in the root chakra may be associated with the following mental health. Um, so let's get into that. Anxiety disorder, right? A imbalanced root chakra can cause feelings of anxiety, insecurity, and low self-esteem. Other signs of an imbalanced root chakra includes feelings of ungroundedness or uncentered and having lack of stability or security. And number 2 is depression. Imbalances in the root chakra may be related to the lack of stability or feelings of disconnection, which can contribute to depressive symptoms. Number 3 is feelings of insecurity, difficulties with self esteem, trust of sense of safety may be associated with imbalances in the root chakra. Number 4 is obsessive compulsive disorder. Some thinks that an unbalanced root chakra can contribute to obsessive compulsive tendencies and a need for control, which I can kind of see that one. And number 5 is your financial and survival struggles. The root chakra is associated with basic survival needs. My bad, y'all. I heard something. My sensor light went up too, so I'm trying to see if there's something out there. I guess not. Techno. There was a possum out here last night, so let me stay on focus. Stay focused, right? We getting distracted there. Okay, so financial survival and financial and survival struggles. The root chakra is associated with basic survival needs, including financial stability. Imbalances in this chakra may be associated with struggles in these areas. Okay, so I'm not gonna do my another disclaimer yet because I'm still reading. So okay, so basically, if you have an imbalanced root chakra, you could be feeling, you could be not feeling, but you could be dealing with anxiety disorder, depression, insecurity, obsessive compulsive disorder, or you could be having financial issues, right? When you have a imbalanced root chakra, those are things to look for to know if you have a imbalanced root chakra. Okay. So it's 11:30. At 12 o'clock, I'm ending the live. I'm gonna end the live at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna just go for these 30 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Uh, okay. So let's see where we're at. Many people, right? Many people um, use crystals that have healing properties. If you are interested in exploring crystal therapy as a complementary approach in managing symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, here are crystals that some individuals find helpful. All right, so amethyst is known for calming and soothing properties. Amethyst is often used to promote relaxation and relieve stress and anxiety. Rose quartz is associated with love and compassion, and it may be used to promote emotional healing and self-care. Smoky quartz is known to help with grounding and balancing emotions, making it potentially helpful for managing emotional distress associated with PTSD. And then black tourmaline is known for its protective properties. Black tourmaline is often used to help shield against negative energy and promote feelings of security and stability. And then selenite is associated with cleansing and clearing energy. It may be used to help release emotional blockages and foster a sense of calmness. All right. So I started working with my crystals after I had went through the whole sessions of therapy. I did therapy twice. I've taken medication once. So after I went through all of those things, that is how I became aware of the information with the crystals. Now, I do not tell anyone to stop doing anything that they have been prescribed to do by their professional holistic or by their professional healthcare provider. What I like to do is to encourage them to work with the crystals while working with that. Um, to help improve themselves, because the one thing I noticed that people is looking for like one thing to help, one thing to work, but in this reality there's multiple things that can work and that can help. So why settle for just one thing, right? So yeah, that's that. So when When someone develops the post-traumatic stress disorder, there is specific changes that occur in the mind. These changes include overactive amygdala. The amygdala is responsible for processing fear and other emotions in individuals with PTSD. The amygdala becomes overactive, leading to a vigorated fear, exaggerated fear. I don't know why I said invigorating. Excuse me. Exaggerated fear responses to traumatic reminders or triggers. The hippocampus reduction. The hippocampus is involved in memory, formation, and regulation of the stress response. People with post-traumatic stress disorder, the hippocampus may shrink in size, leading to difficulties with memory and the regulation of stress hormones. And then alter prefrontal cortex functioning. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for decision making, impulse control, and regulating emotions. In individuals post-traumatic stress disorder, the prefrontal cortex may become less active or less connected to the other brain regions, leading to difficulties with emotional regulation and decision making. And then heightened stress responses. The brain stress response system includes the release of stress hormones like cortisol, may be overactive with post-traumatic stress disorder. This can lead to an increased hypervigilance, and hypertension responses. Um, it's important to note that these changes can vary between individuals, and not everyone with post traumatic stress disorder will experience the same brain changes. Additionally, research into the brain changes associated with post traumatic stress disorder is ongoing, and the further study is needed fully to understand the complex relationship between trauma, post traumatic stress disorder, and the brain. So, before working with crystals, I recommend that you learn as much about your mental disorder before you buying crystals that can become very expensive. You can be buying crystals that you don't even need. I am totally against that. I am against spending money on things that you don't need. It is also like an energy drainer to do so. So I don't support that. I don't promote that. So research yourself, know thyself, know as much as you need to know about you. And then just a little basic information about the Mulahura chakra. The stones is red, black, brown, or gray. It is used for protection, grounded stability, physical energy, willpower, security. Specific stones like bloodstone, black tourmaline, garnet, black or red hematite, black or red obsidian. Oh, okay, hold on, I skipped something. So hematite, onyx, pyrite, rhodochrosite, red zincite, uh, red jasper, ruby and fire agate. And the Mulahura chakra is associated with root vegetables, protein, red fruits, and vegetables. And the gland that's associated with it is your adrenal gland. And so you can eat foods such as potatoes, carrots, parsnips, onions, garlic, herbs such as burdock, cloves, dandelion, rosemaries, horseradish, chives, cayenne pepper, essential oils, vetiver, patchouli, myrrh, frankincense. It's related to stability, energy, and security. And the affirmation is I am grounded, I am safe, I am protected. Okay, so you can get red jasper for vitality, bloodstone for grounding, obsidian for protection, tourmaline for cleansing, and jet for clarity. So that is just like basic information about the Mulahura chakra, your root chakra, the base one. Thank you for liking the live gratitude. So we do have 20 minutes. So with these 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and go into the solar plex chakra, Tomorrow, I'll complete the rest of what I am doing. So be looking out for me. I'll go live tomorrow's Friday. I'll go live tomorrow at 12 p.m. And if it's Eastern time, if I'm not live at 12 p.m. Eastern time, look for me at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna go live in between 12 and 1 p.m. It just kind of depends on my busyness. I am a very busy woman, but I like to share this information. I like to do it freely because it's very powerful information and it needs to be shared. Individuals need to know how to heal themselves mentally, emotionally, without having to resort to outside sources all the time. But it's good to be able to do these things for ourselves. So let's go ahead and get into the second chakra because I want to make sure I complete the second, at least the second one in 20 minutes. It's a lot of information here. So the Swahisthana chakra, this is your sacral chakra, the Swahisthana chakra, where your being is established. Swa means self, and Ahistana means establish. It is the second primary chakra according to the Hindu Tantrism. The chakra is said to be blocked by fear, especially the fear of death. The sacral chakra is associated with emotions, creativity, and pleasure. Balancing this chakra can support the emotional well-being and encourage healthy expressions of feelings. There is several crystals that can help balance the sacral chakra. Cornelian. This crystal is often associated with the sacral chakra and is known to enhance creativity and sexuality. Amber. Amber is known for its calming and grounding properties. It helps balance emotions and promote a sense of inner peace. Moonstone. Moonstone is associated with the divine feminine energy and can help balance the emotions and enhance intuition and promote fertility. Citrine. Citrine is known as a stone of abundance and is to enhance creativity, motivation, and self confidence. It can also help balance the sacral chakra. Orange calcite. This crystal can help balance the emotions and increase energy and enhance creativity and sexuality. Six is sunstone. Sunstone is associated with happiness, joy, and vitality. It can help balance the sacral chakra and promote a positive outlook on life. A gold stone. Gold stone is known to boost self confidence and increase motivation and enhance creativity. It can also help balance the sacral chakra and promote emotional healing. So, let me put a little more of my frankincense on there. I'll probably take the rest of it in the house to burn it if it don't all burn up out here. All right. Let's keep going. This is the Swahisthana chakra, your second chakra. This is your sacral chakra. It is associated. Uh, all right, these are a few examples of the crystals that can help balance the sacral chakra. Ultimately, it's important to choose a crystal that resonates with you and feels right for your individual needs, especially with mental health needs. Crystals are often used for their perceived properties, but it's important to know that there is no scientific evidence to support these claims. That being said, some individuals trust the following may help with managing hypersexuality or compulsive sexual behavior. Okay, so amethyst is known for its calming and grounding properties. Amethyst may help balance and soothe hyperactive energy, promoting self control, and reducing impulsive behaviors. Hematite is known to help promote balance, to help promote and balance. Uh, with grounding and assisting individuals and redirecting their excessive sexual energy into a constructive, controlled way. Rose quartz is often associated with love, compassion, and emotional healing. Some individuals trust it can help foster self acceptance, self love, and a healthy, balanced approach in one's sexuality. Black obsidian Black obsidian is thought to help in releasing and purging negative energy. Some individuals may find it helpful in reducing compulsive and impulsive behaviors by promoting self reflection and self awareness. Red jasper is thought to enhance strength, encourage, and self control. Some individuals say it supports the redirection of excessive sexual energy into a healthier outlets. Remember, using crystals are a complementary approach and should not replace professional help or evidence-based treatment. Struggling with hypersexuality or compulsive sexual behavior, it is recommended to seek guidance from a professional holistic healthcare. Okay, so we're gonna skip this little part. Yeah, so I mean that's just me talking. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. But what we want to do is that's me talking about like what I went through and how I struggle with these things and stuff like that. So I'm gonna skip that. But what I do want to talk about is the potential mental disorders that can be associated with the imbalances in the sacral chakra. Greetings, welcome in. Thank you for joining my live. For anybody that's just coming in, I'm reading about the chakras. Right now, I'm on number 2. This is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is it deals with your sensuality and your sexuality. Okay, so um, let's see here. So, in this context of the chakra system, the sacral chakra is associated with emotions, creativity, and desire. However, it's important to note that the concept of chakras are associated with mental disorders are not widely recognized or supported by the scientific community. Okay, so we know that disclaimer. Right, with that being said, some individuals who follow the chakra system may believe that imbalances in the sacral chakra could contribute to or be associated with certain mental or emotional issues. Okay, so here are 3 potential mental disorders that can be associated with the imbalances in the sacral chakra. According to chakra research, emotional instability, emotional instability, an imbalance in the sacral chakra may be associated with emotional instability and mood swings or excessive emotional reactions. Number 2 is creativity blocks. A blockage in the sacral chakra may be associated with struggling in expressing or accessing creativity. This could manifest creative blocks or difficulties in finding inspiration. Sexual and intimacy issues. The sacral chakra is associated with sexuality and intimacy. An imbalance here could lead to difficulties with desire, intimacy, or expression. Mental disorders are complex conditions that involve numerous biological and physical, biological and psychological environmental factors that should be addressed and treated by qualified mental health professionals using evidence-based approach. Okay, so yeah, so my back start itching. All right, hypersexuality is also known as compulsive sexual behavior or sexual addiction. It is a condition characterized by an excessive and uncontrollable preoccupation with sexual thoughts, fantasies, and behaviors. While is limited research on the specific effects of hypersexuality on the brain, it is known to have some impacts on the brain functionings and the neurochemical system. Okay, so dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a role in motivation, reward, and pleasure. Hypersexuality may cause excessive dopamine release during sexual activities, reinforcing the behavior and creating a cycle of seeking sexual pleasure. Chronic hypersexuality and Chronic hypersexuality may potentially desensitize dopamine receptors, leading to the need for more extreme or frequent sexual behaviors to achieve the same level of pleasure. Number two, reward circulatory. There we go, circulatory. Aging and sexual activity triggers the brain reward circuitry, primarily involved areas such as nucleus, accumbens, and prefrontal cortex. Over time, the repeated reinforcement from hypersexual behaviors can lead to changes in these brain regions. So let's keep going here. Potentially leading to an increased drive for sexual activities. Um, Number three, impulsivity, impulsivity, and executive functioning. Hypersexuality has been associated with impulsivity and difficulties, uh, of difficulties executive functioning, such as decision making and impulse control. These issues may be related to structural or functional abnormalities in the prefrontal cortex and the part of the brain responsible for these functions. Okay, so distorted neural pathways similar to other addiction behaviors. Hypersexuality may result in the development of distortion neural pathways. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. These pathways may lead to heightened attention toward sexual stimulation and a decreased ability in inhibited or controlled sexual urges. It's important to note that these are general explanations and that experience and brain responses may vary. Okay, and they do need to do more research is needed to fully understand the impact of hypersexuality on the brain. If you are someone you know is struggling with hypersexuality or any sexual behavior that may feels out of control, it is recommended to seek professional help from a mental health therapist or addiction specialist. You can also consult a holistic healer practitioner for guidance. Okay, so just make sure whoever you reach out to is someone that you know and trust. I like to always say that. Make sure that you know and trust them. Okay, so the stone associated with the sacral chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra, is orange. The colors are orange, blue, green, and light brown. They can be used for creativity, cleansing, intuition, sexuality, reproduction, desire, and emotions. Okay, the sacral chakra is associated with healthy oils, nuts, seeds, orange fruits, and vegetables. The gland associated with it is your ovaries and testes. Foods such as carrots, squash, apricot, mangoes, oranges, papayas, yams, passion fruit, sweet potatoes, turmeric, and ginger is good. Herbs such as coriander, calendula, fennel, gardenia, licerite. I think it's licorice or something like that. I keep messing that one up. Cinnamon, vanilla, carob, sweet paprika, sesame seeds, and caraway seeds. Essential oils like um, yingling and rose, sweet orange and patchouli, and then tangerine. And it's related to abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. The affirmation is I accept is actually I feel accepted. I feel my true self. And how would I say this affirmation? Because this one said I accept my true self and love my life, but the affirmation actually should start with I feel. So I feel my true self. I feel love for my life. Okay, so all right, 5 minutes. That is good timing, I'd say. So citrine is good for cleansing. Sunstone is illumination. Uh, Steel bite is to protect. Orange calcite is for vitality, and then amber is for balancing. So tomorrow I will complete the rest of the chakras, talking about the benefits of chakras and all of those wonderful things. I am so happy that you stayed and listened and got this good information. Like I said, I'll go live in between 12 and 1 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time, and I will complete the chakras. Let's do a little bit of tuning real quick. And so if when you meditate with the root chakra, you will want to say, um, well, the hand mudra is this for the root chakra. I'll have the other hand symbols tomorrow for the rest of them, but I do know the hand symbols for the root chakra is like this, and then it is pronounced the Mulahura chakra, and it is Lam. The affirmation, excuse me, the mantra, not the affirmation. The mantra is Lam. And it is I am. The affirmation is I am. So when you work with your root chakra, this is just a little closeout I'm giving you all. When you work with your root chakra, you want to meditate and visualize the color red because it's associated with the color red. And you want to chant Lam. And then you can say an affirmation like I am balanced, I am healed, I'm whole, I am loved. And then the sacral chakra, it is the Swihistana chakra. The Swihistana chakra is associated with orange, right? It is associated with orange, and the mantra is them, them. Now, with this one, I can't remember the hand symbol, which one exactly that it is. I normally have like a bunch of papers, cheat sheets and stuff, but I don't have that right now. So it's just chant BAM for now. And then it is I feel. So if you want to say affirmation, you I feel love, I feel complete, I feel healthy, I feel love, I feel joy. I feel. And then it is them. And you want to visualize the color orange. And so, because I do want to end like exactly at 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, Elevated. Gratitude to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, TikTok, Facebook, the viewers over there, everybody who supports me. Thank you. Our YouTube and Facebook, I mean, and also on TikTok. Gratitude to you. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said, 1 p. In between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be back. I'll do some yoga. I'll talk about some chakras. And please check out my TikTok shop. Also check out my website, diamonddealsthatheals.com, or D. Rich LLC. If you're over on Facebook and YouTube and you want to join me on TikTok, it is D. Rich LLC 5. If you're over on TikTok, you want to join my Facebook or my YouTube, it is and then also you and blessings and abundance. And I'm gonna leave it right there. Love light with a little bit of darkness. I am also the darkness and the light. Be your authentic self, be you, and don't let nobody stop you from being you. Don't let nobody programming you into thinking or feeling how they feel, following them. Be your true self, do you. That's what I'm gonna close out and say.